Hi, Virgo. So, last season, our main focus was coming to terms with the fact that we are not always needed. I think that is really hard for a Virgo to come to terms with, being the sign that is literally meant to serve and to help people. So when you can't really do that, when you realize that you're not really needed in that sense, and that during Libra season you're really supposed to be taking care of yourself, that was really hard for Virgo to accept. And now that we're in Scorpio season, depending on how you dealt with that, we will see how easy it is for us to begin to self-reflect. You guys are still on go. I think this is a common theme, especially with the retrograde. Things feel so out of whack that we just really want to get a move on. We're just like, I want this to be over. And unfortunately, when that happens, we miss out on the small things that can become really great for us. In Virgo, you are known for paying attention to detail. So, what is it that you're missing? Okay. So let's look at these cards. Okay, Virgo. So, you guys have been focused on yourself. And this is actually really good, considering that this is Scorpio season, when we really need to dive in and do some more internal reflection. But not everybody really wants to do that, and it's really hard for people to do that during Mercury retrograde. But Virgo, right now, I feel like you have the upper hand in that sense, where you're already in that period of kind of delving deeper. So you're on the right track. I think that you guys really need to here's the thing about Virgo is always thinking, they're always reflecting, and even though they are a sign of Mercury, which is the communication, the planet of communication, Virgo is the opposite of Gemini in the sense where they think a lot but don't really say anything at all. And that's your problem. I think that you guys need to have the courage to not only think, but to truly be honest with ourselves. I think that you guys were so used to being that person that was always helpful, always in charge, always making sure that everything was running smoothly, so much so that now when you really have to be thinking about yourself, you are stuck, and you're really only thinking about where you are not right now. You're thinking about how you're not this, but right now you're this, and a thought is only a thought. You can think about something all day, but do you accept it? I think that's what you need to have the courage to do. And unfortunately for Virgo, in order for Virgo to accept something, they have to be able to say it out loud. And I don't think that you guys can. I don't think you can. You have to be able to leave this. Leave being the one that's always making sure things are running smoothly. Maybe even being a little bit hard when you don't need to be. You need to get out of this mentality and be able to accept the change. Be able to accept that you are emotional. You're an emotional being. You're a human. And no matter who you are right now, there is no way in hell that you are not feeling anything during this Scorpio season, Scorpio retrograde, when the only thing that is the most important is diving deeper. You guys have been like isolating yourselves and being stuck in your own thought, but what you really need to do is to communicate it. If you don't have a friend you can talk to, fine. It's understandable. Go to a forum online, type it out. Literally the only thing that Virgo needs to do to accept what's going on is to say it, to get it out there, to be the person that says it. And once you guys do that, you'll find yourselves finding a balance between the emotion and the reality and what it is that you want. Especially during Sagittarius season, sorry. But if you don't, if you stay in this isolation, this mentality, if you just simply internally reflect but not match it externally, well, you're going to be controlled by that. You're going to be the one in change, and it's only going to be your fault because you'll be the one that's been self-sabotaging. And one thing that you guys really need to watch out for, though, Virgo, is when you say this, when you get it out, when you finally begin to accept what it is that you're going through and you verbalize it, you should not be taking in the input from other people in terms of getting their opinion. Because right now their opinion does not matter. It really doesn't. Whatever anybody is thinking of your situation does not matter. Because it won't help you. You started out by yourself in this, and you're going to end by yourself. If you do what you have to do, then you can finally, and this card doesn't really seem that appealing to a Virgo. Like, why would I want to be the fool? Why would I want to dive into something that I don't really know where it's going to go? Because you have to. Sag season is all about starting things just off of a whim. And if you cannot adapt to the seasons, then you crumble, then you fall. And there's nothing worse than that for Virgo. So that's the end of this reading, Virgo. Do what you gotta do, and you'll be able to find this balance. And if not, then you will be stuck in this. And if not, then you will be stuck in this mentality. And be the ones in Jayy. Don't forget to go check out my personal channel. I just made a couple videos on there. And stay tuned for next season's reading. Bye, Virgo.